Hey guys, this is basically food webs and food chains, and for you guys online in class, we're going to be working with aquatic food chains and kind of doing similar things to what this Gizmo shows us, but this Gizmo is putting it mostly terrestrial or land-based stuff. So there's not anything really that I can find that gives you an aquatic food chain slash food web. There is an aquatic food chain in this particular example that you're going to work on today, but basically in your Gizmo deal, if you didn't get in your Gizmo, go back and watch the video about how to sign up for Gizmo. If you're already signed up, then when you log in, you should see this Ecosystems High School STEM case. There's also an Ecosystems High School handbook, but if you open up the STEM case, it'll take you to the handbook first. So basically, get on here. I'm going to go through a little bit of it with you, just so you can kind of see. I think yours looks a little bit different than this because I have the teacher version. But anyway, you'll launch that guy. Be sure it's the high school one that you're launching, and then it's gonna basically just walk you through stuff, and it has like noises on it and stuff that are kind of loud and annoying, but anyway, it's basically you're going to be a park ranger and you're going to be looking at an ecosystem to do some stuff, and you'll have to click through things. So right here it's just going to show you that at any time you can click an orange vocabulary word, and it'll bring up this glossary where you can look up other words as well, but it'll tell you what that word means. So as you're going through this, note that the orange words are probably going to be pretty important, and those are probably things that I'm going to quiz you on about this. But if you follow the things, it's not going to let you click anywhere except I can click in different places, but for you, I think you have to follow everything. So you'll click letter next. It's very important that we protect ecosystems in our parks. Please collect data on the populations of animals. So basically, you're this park ranger who's trying to evaluate populations within an ecosystem here on the Atlas National Park. So it's going to kind of walk you all through that. So all you're doing today, though, is the handbook section. So it says, before collecting data, please review the Ecosystems Handbook. If we click on that, then we're going to go through all of these items here, but it's going to make you click one at a time. So basically, you're just going to use the navigations and wait when you click, because sometimes it takes a while for some things to load. But again, remember, ecosystems are blah, 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 species, blah, blah, blah. So be sure that we understand what a lot of these words in here mean. So as you're reading this, if you're unsure of a word, you can always click on it. It'll tell you that a species is a group of similar organisms that are able to reproduce and create offspring. They can also reproduce. So those are words that you're going to need to know. What we're really focusing on with these, as you walk through these, we're focusing on the transfer or movement of energy throughout an ecosystem. So food chains and food webs. Food chains are going to be linear. Food webs are all over the place, can be really, really messy. And then we're going to talk about in the cycling of energy section how much energy is passed from one organism to another. You should have gotten all this in biology, so it should kind of be a review. But if not, then it's new information for you. You're going to be quizzed over it. So go through this. You'll get through keystone species, and then there's a review, and then your quiz is going to be over that. And then next time, when you log back in, you'll actually do kind of the case study up here, the case study version of it, and that's going to focus a little bit more on populations. So that's what's going on online. The guys that are here in class are going to be doing kind of the same thing, but they're going to do kind of their own activities to flesh all of that out. So it's probably going to take them 2 days to get through this. So you guys might get a little bit ahead. I'll kind of try to bring you back to equilibrium, as it were, once we figure out kind of how things go. So that's where we're at. Make sure you've gone through all of this handbook one in the Gizmo, and then again, if you didn't sign up for Gizmos, or if you can't log into a Gizmo account, go back to the Canvas to-do page, and there's a video there that you can click on, a link to the video of how to sign up for Gizmos. I hope this helps. Again, be sure that you focus on what's being talked about here, so that when you get to the quiz, it makes sense. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and we'll talk to you then.